Hello everyone, it's me, it's your boy Hax. I'm just doing this video because I haven't done one in a while, so I thought I'd do a play-by-play. The first thing the boss will do it's a simple Doom. We love Doom. You just stand there, make sure to get healed fully. As soon as that goes off, go to the safe spot, which you can determine by the white lights that have travelled to a circle. That is a bad spot, you wait for it to go off, then the next slot will go off, you just go to the spot and you're safe. Following that is a wild charge. We all know what that means. If you don't, I'll explain it. One tank has to be in the front, second tank, and then the rest of the group. Harrow in Hell, if you have done, I believe it's P7. Everyone knows what it is. Following this is just two small tank busters, I believe the Dark Matter. That should be what it's called. Yeah, here we are. I just do a hard conundrum, something a little simple, you don't have to go all out. And yeah, I'm kind of just rambling, waffling on, you know, the new thing. You'll have seen Visceral World before. There'll be a safe spot, and then the opposite side will be the other safe spot. But this time there's little X's, so you have to make sure you're in between the X's. There's like 3 around the map. That's the safe spot. It's not as hard as it looks. We had a caller, so yeah. And then there's flares in the northwest and southeast. We do this with all melee northwest, all range south, wherever, southeast. Then they'll create like an X, another safe spot. It's all about determining where the safe spots are. Like Void Bio, a lot of people are getting hit by this because they believe it's the ball that they have to dodge. However, if you look underneath them, there's little green like AoE. That is the thing that you actually have to dodge. So you see, did Visceral World have a safe spot, and then the other safe spot again will always be the other side. Look for the X's, make sure you're in between the X's to not get hit. Again, we have a shot caller. That's just how it is. Big bang, there's just going to be lots of AoE around and you just have to spread. I'm not sure why I got a lone stack, but it happened. Then everyone gets a lot of debuffs. There were 2 people that get a lightning debuff. Also, maybe that's later. Oh no, sorry, that is after all of this goes off. So get in the middle, and you want to be making these stretch as far as possible as you can. We had it tank, healer, healer, tank, and then I believe the second lot of people that get it is ranged, melee, melee, ranged. That just makes it easier to stretch them out, get them into position. Once they've gone off, get back into the middle. They'll do a Visceral Whirl. Make sure to be in the middle for the tethers. Sorry, I missed that bit out. They'll do a Visceral Whirl. We will have all supports go to the back, all DPS go forward, break the chains, look for the X pattern, look where the safe spot is. In this case, it's northeast. Once it goes off, we will spread. This was just chaotic, just make sure to not be on top of each other. 2 people will have lightning, like I said before. They do not stack. The tanks will get Dark Matter. They obviously have to go away, and everyone else, they will stack up on, I'm not sure if it's always a healer. And then Black Hole happens. So the boss will do his little thing. He'll look to a certain space. So this time he looked towards southwest. Everyone that doesn't have a blue marker above their head will go into the corner. The other person will go to the side, wait until the blue marker has gone off, and then join everyone else, and then they will go to the opposite side of where they was. Unfortunately, the person with the blue was a bit too slow and he got caught, he got sucked in. That's how it is. Brig crunch. Again, it's just spread, don't get hit by the other things. So far, boss, not too bad. And it is a play-by-play. and I am trying to remember things and talk about them as they go. Another Abyssal Nox, again, stay in the middle, wait to get healed. Macrochromosis and things like that are really strong for this fight. As you can see, I think we got Cure Freed and stuff like that, really good. Dodge to the side, go towards the white lights after they've gone off, and you will be safe. Same with Fred, this is a wild charge that we talked about earlier, same thing. Tank, one tank, another tank, rest of group. Try and use feints and stuff like that if you can. Panheimer, as you saw, is very strong as well. The auto attacks don't do like Sparking Flare, so you'll have two light parties, left, right. You go into there. You want to go into the corner and then run clockwise. So for me, that would be from like A to B. If you was in B, you'd go to C, C to D. Basic, you know, like corner to corner type thing. That tower segment was spreads. The other one, it has you stack with a partner. And then yeah, again, Visceral Whirl, dodge the green goo, and yeah, again, look for the safe spot for the X. There's very few patterns, so if you see one that's always in the same spot, you're generally going to end up being in the same spot. Then a Dark Matter happens, again, small cooldowns. At 25% he will transition, well, sort of a transition, he just gets more angry. And this is the one we was talking about before, with the stack. So Branding Flare is this stack with your partner. And as you see, we go to the corner, we drop the little AoE as soon as it appears, we go to the other side, it will chase us because that is the reason that we're going to the corners, because it chases you. You don't want to go directly to the middle for heals or anything, because then it would chase you into everyone else, and that is bad. When the Rift, this is just a transitional stage. And the hardest part of this part here is something called I think it's chamel nails, something like that. But yeah, you will spread around. Nostalgia is just a several attack AoE, so spread out, get in, reprisal, hard light, whatever, basically survive. And then you want to be looking to your west. Again, I'm not sure if I do look at the west because we have a shot caller. I do look at the west. Okay, that's great. See how it's going to come through the middle? We need to avoid that. Flow of the Abyss gave us spreads, so we will have to spread and move straight away. It's like an Akrai. This is the hard part. So he will do 6 of these attacks while doing these AoEs. Make sure to dodge the AoEs, look for the first one, and as soon as the first one goes off, go into the first one and you should dodge the attack. If you don't dodge the attack, it gives you a vuln stack and a bleed. The bleed's not too hard to deal with. So it's flowing over the base, look to the west, it's through the middle because it cannot be at the back. And then there was enumerations, but my person did not get to the spot, which we do the meteor spots like I mentioned earlier, where he's tank, healer, healer, tank, ranged, melee, melee, ranged, and you create a stack position at the front, or if you need to, the middle. Just create a line, just be all in. And then it's just a lot of these little bits of like AoEs that drop. People have said you can bait them. I don't feel like that is the case. But as you can see, I have two vulnerable stacks. Yes, I'm a tank. But hey, if you're going to play tank, you might as well use the tank privilege. And that, my friends, is basically the fight again. I don't know why I said again. But yes, that's the fight. Have fun. It's a very interesting fight if you're learning it. This was not my first time, it will be my last time, and that's how it is. Peace.